Quick question. Have y'all ever noticed that the wealthiest people you know, I mean the ones who like are really truly set for life, are not just sitting and relying on their 401k? There's a reason for that. And once I explain it, you're going to understand why financial diversity is so important and why it's not only for rich people. And I want to be clear, a 401k is not a bad tool at all. Like, if your employer is matching your contributions, you should absolutely be using it because it's free money. Like, why would you not? I work for DC government and I have a 401k, or not a 401k, they call it something different. But I have one that they're matching my contributions. And so I would never urge anyone to not have a 401k. Like, that's your free money. However, even though I have that retirement account with DC government, that's not the only account that I have, and that's not the only type of account that you should have. Now, while a 401k is not a bad tool, and like I said, you should definitely be utilizing it if your employer is matching it, it does have its downsides, and that's why it's important to diversify your accounts, because 401k has what a lot of people don't realize, but the wealthy learned a long time ago, that number one, 401k has a tax problem. That's number one. When you are set to retire and you start withdrawing from that 401k, you're going to be taxed as ordinary income on that 401k, because everything that you put in your 401k goes in pre-taxed. And that sounds and looks good right now, but think about that later on, because later on when you retire and you withdraw that money, like I said, you're going to be taxed, it's going to be taxed as ordinary income. And the problem with that, even going further, is that we have no idea what the tax rates are going to look like in 20, 30 years when you're finally ready to retire and access that money. The second problem is 401k has a control problem. The government tells you when you can use your own money, when you can finally start withdrawing from your 401k, which, in case anybody doesn't know, the age is 59 and a half. You can't start withdrawing, pulling money from your 401k, your own money that you worked hard for. You can't start pulling it out until you're 59 and a half. They tell you when you have to start taking the money out, whether you want to or not. That's required minimum distributions, also known as RMDS. And that's age 73. So they tell you that you can't take it out. You can't withdraw from your 401k until you're 59 and a half. And then you have to withdraw from your 401k when you turn 73. So you built that account, but you don't even fully control it. And a 401k has a market problem. Your balance is fully exposed to the market and whatever the market decides to do. 2008 happened, 2020 happened, 2022 happened, and people watched their retirement accounts drop 20, 30, 40%. That's devastating to people that are close to retirement. Wealthy people diversify across different types of accounts with different tax treatments. They don't put all their eggs in one basket that's controlled by the IRS. They may have a 401k that their employer matches. They may have a Roth IRA for tax-free growth up to the contribution limits. They use real estate, they use trust, and they use cash value life insurance. And that last one is the one that most financial advisors don't talk about. Not because it doesn't work, but because they don't sell it. They don't sell it, so they don't mention it to you. Cash value life insurance policies has been used by the wealthy for generations as a place to store money that grows, to protect their money from market downturns, and as a source to take policy loans without creating a taxable event, as long as the policy stays in force. It's not a replacement for a 401k, it's a complement to it, and it fills those gaps that a 401k leaves open. The mindset shift that I want you guys to take away from this video is simple. Stop looking at retirement planning as just one account. Start thinking about it as a strategy with multiple pieces that work together. Some that are tax deferred, some that are tax free, some that are protected from the market, some that are meant to provide income, some that are meant to provide protection. Wealthy people don't have just one plan. They have layers, and those layers are available to everyday people like you and I. It's just that a lot of people don't know about them. If you want to understand what a layered approach to your finances could look like, one that goes beyond just your 401k, comment or DM me the word wealthy and let's have a conversation. Let's discuss what options you have based on your unique situation. My name is Ash the Agent with Breeze Wealth Management. Continue to follow me for more videos and more content on insurance, financial tips, and retirement strategies.